This broadcast of Stoughton High School boys hockey is brought to you through generous support of these WSDO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSDO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS store of Stoughton. You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSDO programming.
McFarland State Bank, your local, safe, and trustworthy community bank since 1904. Member FDIC.
Welcome to high school boys hockey here on WSTO TV. Derek Westby here in for James, who is sick today. So the Icebergs are coming into this game, the Stoughton Vikings are coming into this game 5-3-0 in the Badger South Conference, and 6-10-0 overall. And the Edgewood Crusaders are coming into this game 8-0-0 in the Badger South and 13-4-2 overall. Glad to have you with us here tonight at the Mann Center. The last game for Edgewood was against McFarland. They beat McFarland 3-7. So this should be an interesting game. The last game that the Vikings had was against Sauk Prairie, and Sauk Prairie beat the Vikings 4-3. So we will pause here and wait for the starting lineups. First, the Edgewood Crusaders.
Officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. State law prohibits the use of tobacco products inside the community center. Please abide by this law.
We welcome you to tonight's game. Students, staff, and administration of Stoughton High School urge you to support your team and respect your opponents. You will make your team proud. A message from Stoughton athletes.
Tonight's game features the visiting Madison Edgewood Crusaders against our Stoughton Vikings. And now for the starting lineups. For the visiting Edgewood Crusaders, starting in goal, number 30, Shane Ryan. At defense, number 5, Nathan Green. Also at defense, number 12, Hunter Straka. At wing, number 7, Jake Sevens. Also at wing, number 26, Carter Hotman. And at center, number 8, Jake Schmaltz. Followed by the rest of the Crusaders team. The Edgewood Crusaders are coached by Pete Rothering and assisted by Steve Rothering, Chris Tansel, and Matt Smith. And now for the Stoughton Vikings. Starting in goal, number 35, Carson Wilson. At defense, number 7, Jack Sanford. Also at defense, number 10, Sam Wallin. At wing, number 12, Dustin Wilkie. Also at wing, number 17, Quinn Link. And at center, number 2, Cam Bursath. Followed by the rest of the Vikings team. The Stoughton Vikings are coached by Chris Rochel and assisted by Brett Qualley. The officials for tonight's contest are Katie Glover, Dan Fitzsimmons, and John Perkins. Now we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and honor the flag with the playing of our national anthem. Hockey.
All right, national anthem in the books, and we're ready to start this game here. The starters for the Edgewood Crusaders, Nathan Ream, Jake Sevens, Jake Schumultz, Hunter Streka, Carter Hotman, and Shane Ryan. And for Stoughton, Cam Furseth, Jack Samford, Sam Wallin, Dustin Wilkie, Quinn Link, and Carter Roysum in goal. And the Vikings are coached by Chris Rosholt, and the Edgewood Crusaders is coached by Pete Rothring. Glad to have you with us here on WSTO. As you can see across the bottom, you can watch us on channel 981, but you can also see HD video on demand at WSTO.tv. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/WSTO-TV and on Twitter at WSTO-TV. So face-off here right in front of us, Cam Furseth for the Vikings in on the face-off, and Jake Schumultz for the Crusaders, and it goes into the Crusaders zone. Passed off to the corner, off towards the point, and out. Stoughton trying to keep it out of their zone, and it doesn't stay out. Goes around behind the net, and he loses his edge there, and loses the puck. And Sam Wallin cleared the zone, but it was icing, so we'll come back to the Iceberg zone for a face-off. So right now the Icebergs are leading the Badger South Conference, and Stoughton is a couple spots down from them. So we'll get a face-off over in the Stoughton zone. And the face-off is won by the Vikings. It goes around behind their net, and that is Sam Wallin with it, trying to clear the zone, and Wallin does, through center ice and into the Edgewood zone. Drop pass goes to the Crusaders and into the corner. Battle for it in the corner, and the Vikings come out with it off to the over here and shot in on goal, and a nice save by the goalie Ryan. So we'll have a face-off inside of the Crusaders zone this time, and we have Staplefelt in on the face-off for the Vikings, off into the corner where the Crusaders will be the first to get it, around the boards, and Vikings hold the zone for at least for now, and it goes out into neutral ice into the Stoughton zone, around behind the net, and the Crusaders are the first one to get it. Drop pass back to the corner over here, and the Vikings clear the zone in through the center and into Edgewood zone, off into the corner, and Staplefeld battling for it over in the corner. Pass comes out to the Crusaders, who try to clear the zone, and they do through neutral ice into the Stoughton zone. Shot in towards goal, gets stick aside off to the corner, where they pick it up and bring it along the boards, trying to clear the zone. They do, and that is Sunday that clears the zone. Through neutral ice right here beneath us, off to the side over there, and in towards the center. A couple passes through the crease and off through neutral ice. And along behind the goal, along the corner, along the boards, and Edgewood manages to hold it in the zone. Shot in towards goal, and a nice pad save by, or blocker save by Roysum. Edgewood clears the zone, drops it back in, and then the Vikings clear the zone again into the Edgewood zone, around the corner of the net, behind the net, and into the corner over here. Off, and the Crusaders clear the zone, off into the Viking zone. A nice sharp angle pass, and goes out of play. 14:28 remaining in the first period here at the Mant Center. Good to have you guys with us tonight. We'd like to welcome James, who's at home watching. He's resting his voice for Saturday, where we will have two hockey games here for you on WSTO, an Icebergs game and a Viking game. Back to this game, though, the Crusaders try to hold the zone, and they do. bringing it in towards goal, and a shot in towards Roysum, and he doesn't quite have to save it yet. Edgewood holds the zone, off towards goal, and off into the corner, where they pass it along the boards. Edgewood holds the zone, off into the corner. Still in the corner, battle for it, right in front. Ooh, goes off into the corner. A hard hit. And Wilkie loses a stick. He grabs the stick, shot in towards Roysum, and he manages to cover up. So we'll have a face-off in the Viking zone with 13:42 remaining in the first period. Face-off in the Viking zone, off to the corner where Stoughton will try to clear the zone. And they do, right through neutral ice underneath us and off into the corner where that will be icing. So we'll have a face-off back in the Viking zone with 13:32 remaining in the first period. So face-off in the circle over there. Goes off to the Edgewood Crusaders. Shot in towards goal, gets tipped aside and goes off around the boards. Back in towards center, and a shot in towards Roysum, and Roysum covers up with 13:22 remaining, or 13:23, sorry, in the first period. Face off in the Viking zone. Vikings try to get it off to the side. Sharp angled shot. A nice save by Roysum. Along the boards in the corner. Tries to clear the zone. Can't quite do it. Still along the blue line. Goes back in towards the circle. Into the corner. Shot in towards Roysum and blocker pad save. Crusaders passing it along the boards. Going behind the net. Right behind the net and back out to the middle. Almost lost it out of the zone, and it looks like the Vikings will clear the zone, but Edgewood will gain control of it in neutral. They all touch up and head right back in. Ebert with the puck for the Vikings. I'm sorry, that was Wallin. Sharp shot towards goal, off into the corner. And a high puck glove down in the neutral zone, where Stoughton will gain control and bring it into the Edgewood zone, off into the corner. And we have Hansen with it. Edgewood gains control of the puck and clears the zone, bringing it through neutral, off into the corner, where they will battle for it almost right behind the net. Off into the corner. Crusaders have the puck. Sharp angled shot right in towards Roysum. Not able to cover it up. The Vikings managed to clear the zone. And it's now dumped into the corner and along behind the net, where the Crusaders will play the puck. Crusaders try to clear the zone. Vikings hold it momentarily, and then it comes out right through neutral ice and into the Stoughton zone. Crusaders with control into the corner along the line. Puck is held up behind the net, where the Crusaders will come out with it along the boards. Nice shot across the way, and a nice save by Roysum. Edgewood holds his zone, skating right along the blue line to try to line up a shot. Dumps it into the corner, and a shot in right towards goal, and Roysum's able to cover it up. So we'll have another face-off in the Viking zone with 11:02 remaining in the first period. Face-off in the Viking zone, off into the corner. Battle for it continues right down there. There you see him. Vikings try to clear the zone, held in by Edgewood. Behind the net, into the corner. Sharp angle shot, and Royson manages to keep it out of the goal. It goes high and out of play. So we'll have a face-off in the Viking zone. Looks like we have Staplefeld in there for the Vikings. Looks like Edgewood controls it over in the corner. Battle for it, and comes out to the Vikings. They try to get it past all of the Crusaders. Crusaders come up with it. Centering pass goes to nobody, and whistle stopping play. And Staplefeld will go off for a slash. So the Crusaders are on a power play right now with just over 10 minutes remaining in the period. Crusaders have it along the blue line, passing it back and forth, and a centering pass and a whiff on the shot goes off into the corner. Crusaders with the puck out to the corner, to the center, back towards the center closer, off to the circle, and a goal for the Crusaders. And that would be a power play goal with 9:45 remaining. So that goal will be credited to Schmaltz with assists from Hopman and Drew Lenz.
Power play goals scored for the
So now both
Crusaders
teams
by
are
number
at
8, Jake
full
Schmaltz,
strength. Off
with
into
an
the
assist from number
neutral zone,
26,
high shot into
Carter
the
Hopman,
corner.
and number 9, Drew
Comes around,
Lenz.
and the Icebergs continue to maintain possession of the puck in the corner. Edgewood comes away with it through neutral. Pass goes right past number 14. Shot right in towards Royson, and he taps it aside. Goes around behind the net, and the Vikings clear the zone. One-on-one in the corner for the puck right now, and it looks like the Crusaders will come away with it. Up through neutral and into the Viking zone, where the Vikings will gain control of the puck. High pass out into neutral. All of the looks like an offside call against the Crusaders. So we will have a face-off outside of the Stoughton zone. Crusaders have the puck in neutral. Throw it into the zone around behind the back of the net, where the Vikings will gain control. Back to Edgewood, centering pass goes nowhere. And a nice, easy shot for the Crusaders as Royson was trying to get it on the other corner. So we got another Edgewood goal, and that was by Drew Lenz, assisted by Jack Royer
Goals scored by the
and
Crusaders
Gabe
by
Brown.
number 9, Drew
8:31
Lenz,
remaining
with
in
an
the period.
assist from number 27, Jack Royer, and number 20, Gabe Brown.
So Stoughton has control, gets knocked out of the play. Stoughton continues to bring it through, but the Crusaders will pick it off of his stick. Right here underneath us in front of the penalty boxes, into the Crusader zone. Crusaders try to clear the zone, and they do. Kicked it off to the side. Goes right past some Stoughton players, and the Crusaders have control of it along the boards on the far side. Centering pass doesn't get to Roysum. Goes off into the corner, where nice centering pass and a shot in towards goal, stick to side, and off to the corner again. Vikings and Crusaders battle for it. Comes out to the blue line. Crusaders have control. Shot in towards center. Gets stick to side by the Vikings. Vikings clear the zone and off towards the corner. Looks like a partial line change for the Vikings. They come in to steal the puck at neutral. Can't quite do it. Gain control in their zone. Clear the zone again. Crusaders have control in their own zone through neutral. And the Vikings bring it into the Crusader zone. Off into the corner. 2-on-2 battle for in the corner. And it looks like it'll squirt free, and the Crusaders will gain control, bounce it off the boards, where they will manage to clear the zone, and it goes off to the Vikings. Vikings bring it right back into the Crusader zone, into the corner, and goes around behind the net. High off the glass, out of the zone. Stoughton hits it in, waits for everyone to touch up, and then they all head back in. Crusaders clear the zone and goes into the Stoughton zone, and Stoughton will have control behind their net. Battle forward in the corner, goes around the boards behind the net, bounces off the boards and high off the boards and through neutral. Into the Crusaders zone, Vikings have control right at the corner of the net. Centering pass goes to the Crusaders, trying to clear the zone, bounces off of a Stoughton player, and the puck goes out of play. Face-off in the Crusaders zone. Crusaders will gain control of it, bring it behind their own net, trying to clear the zone, held in by the Vikings. Does clear the zone, goes through neutral, and Vikings gain control in their own zone. They clear the zone into neutral, where the Crusaders will gain control of the puck. Shot in towards Rysum, and stick to side, off into the corner, comes along beneath us. Stays in the zone, actually, sorry about that. Goes off to the boards, where the Crusaders will hold the zone. Vikings will clear the zone with a head of steam, bringing it into the Crusader zone. Shot in towards goal and a save. Chest high. Goes up into the circle, off to the boards, where they will bounce it high off of the boards and battle for it right along the blue line. Goes to the Crusaders hit it high, and that will be icing. 4:55 remaining in the first period, and the Crusaders are up 2-0. Face-off in the Crusader zone. Crusaders clear the zone, and it goes off high off the boards, and the Crusaders keep it in neutral. Pass across the ice and into the corner, where the Vikings will gain control and bring it along behind their own net, trying to get it past all the Crusaders. They can't. Crusaders gain control of the puck along the side. Pass it along. Nice centering pass right in front. Too many people in the way. Can't quite make it through. Centering pass goes to no one, off to the side over here, where they will battle for it. Centering up and goes way wide of the net, right behind the net. Nice and close up in front. The Vikings gain control and bring it into neutral. Whistle stops play. have a slashing penalty, and that is against Carter Hotman. So that will put the Stoughton Vikings on a 2-minute power play with 4:05 remaining in this period. Face-off goes to the Crusaders. Crusaders bring it through neutral. Fast head of steam, right in towards the corner, trying to get in front of the goal. Can't quite do it. Big takeout in the back, and looks like there'll be another penalty. Looks like we have an injured Edgewood player behind the net, so we'll give him a minute to. We'll have a 2-minute cross-check penalty. Not sure who that was. I missed the number. So Royston covers up right off the
Penalty
faceoff.
for the Vikings on number 10, 2 minutes for cross-check.
All right, so that 2-minute penalty was Sam Waldine for cross-check. So face-off won by the Crusaders. Crusaders bring it along the boards. Passing right behind the net. Trying to set up a centering pass. Can't quite get anyone in the middle. Long pass off to the side where they'll battle for it. Coming in right in front of the goal. Wide to the right. The Vikings will gain control. Crusaders take control back. Pass through the center. And a nice save by Royston. 3:19 remaining in the first period. 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining in the Viking penalty and 1:14 remaining in the Crusaders penalty. So they will be 4-on-4 for 1:15. Face off in the Viking zone. Crusaders will continue to maintain possession off to the corner. Right across in front of Royston, sticked off to the corner. Vikings will gain control and manage to clear the zone through and shot in towards goal. Glove down by the goalie, Ryan, and off around behind the boards, or behind the net, along the boards. Through neutral, Crusaders will bring the puck, and Stoughton will pick it off their stick and manage to clear the zone. Passed into the corner, where Vikings will maintain control. Out to neutral. 2:38, 2:37, 2:36 remaining in this period. Crusaders have control. Drops past it. Crusaders will come away with it right through center and can't quite get anything done. Back along right behind the net. Sharp angled shot gets sticked down right in the middle, and Vikings manage to get it out of the harm's way. Comes through neutral. And that will be icing with 2:08 remaining in the first period. So right now we have 4 seconds of 4-on-4, where then we will have a 12-second power play for the Crusaders. Face-off comes in the Viking zone. Crusaders have possession. Off to the corner.
Crusaders back to full strength.
7, 6, and 5 to go in the power play. Comes through neutral. Back into neutral and into the Viking zone. Both teams now at full strength. Off into the corner of the Crusader zone. Crusaders have possession of the puck. Bringing it through their zone through neutral, pass forward and off to the side over here. Centering pass gets knocked away by Rysam along the boards behind the net. Crusaders have control. Shot in towards center, hits a skate. And a whistle stopping play. Looks like there'll be a slash. Oh, that was a trip, sorry. And another penalty against Hopman. So we'll have a face-off in the Vikings zone. Vikings are on a power play here for the remainder of this period with some carryover time into the next period. High and off the glass. The Vikings will gain control of the puck along the boards. Shot in towards the goalie. That goes right over the top of the crossbar. Puck just slides into the corner. Crusaders will gain control. 2 against 2 for the puck. And the Crusaders clear the zone. Off along behind the back of the net with 40 seconds remaining in the period. Vikings clear the zone. Goes high into the Crusaders zone where the Crusaders goalie will come out and play it. Hard hit along the boards over here. And the Crusaders will again clear the zone with 22, 21, 19 seconds remaining in the period. Vikings will bring it back into the Crusader zone. Off to the far side, Crusaders will send it far into the Stoughton zone as time is ticking down in this period. And off through center, and time is up. So, after the first period here at the Mann Center, the Edgewood Crusaders are up 2-0 with two goals less than 45 seconds apart. Both teams have 2 penalties this period. We'll take a timeout and we will come back after a short break. This is High School Boys Hockey on WSTO TV. All right, welcome back to High School Boys Hockey here on WSTO TV. The Vikings are down by 2 against the Edgewood Crusaders. The two goals in the first period. The first one was with 7:15 gone in the first period, and it was scored by Jake Schumultz, and it was assisted by Carter Hopman and Drew Lenz. The second goal came 44 seconds later with 8:29 gone in the first period, and that was scored by Drew Lenz, assisted by Jack Royer and Gabe Brown. So let's take a look at the Stoughton Hospital stats report here. You can see the 2 goals for Edgewood. Stoughton still at 0. 14 shots on goal for Edgewood and only 3 for the Vikings. 3 saves for Shane Ryan, the Crusaders goalie, and 12 for Carson Roysam, for the Vikings. Both teams 2 penalties for 4 minutes. So we're going to take a look at the Badger Conference standings here for you. This is before this game, so Edgewood is the top in the conference, 8-0-0 in conference with 13-4 and 2 overall, followed by Oregon. Stoughton is after Oregon, 5-3-0 in conference, 6-10-0 overall. McFarland, Monona, Grove, Monroe, and Milton rounding out the Badger South Conference here. And you can see that Milton has yet to have a conference win. but they did have 2 wins overall. Again, glad to have you with us here at the Mant Center for high school boys hockey on WSTO TV. Coming into the second period, Stoughton will be on a 43-second power play, and that was after a trip by Carter Hotman. So we will have 43 seconds of a power play. Face-off will be right in front of us here in the center. Interesting thing happened earlier as we were coming back from getting beverages at the concession stand. We were walking along the boards, and right in front of us, the Crusaders shot a puck into the glass, and it shattered right in front of us. So that was an interesting little event that happened before the game. And of course, they got the glass all cleaned up and ready for the game. But so the face-off here comes out to the Viking zone. Vikings try to clear the zone. They do, and it bounces off the boards, and that will be icing with 16:47 remaining in the period, with 30 seconds remaining in the power play. So we'll have a face-off in the Viking zone.
15 seconds off that penalty. It should be 30 seconds.
The delay here is that the penalty clock was not running, so they're going to put 30 seconds back on for the penalty here in the Mant Center. Of course, our graphics were correct on the screen, so we'll have a face-off in the Viking zone. Vikings come away with it, but it goes to the Crusaders, who pass it back in, and Royston, nice save by Royston, off into the corner, where the Crusaders will come up with it. Crusaders bring it along the boards, out into neutral, send it back into the Stoughton zone, where the Vikings will try to clear the zone. That is Sam Wallin with it, coming through center ice, right in towards center, gets it picked off of the stick by the Crusaders. Nice centering pass, and almost a goal. Some nice work, nice try for the Vikings. Centering pass clears the zone, goes all the way through, and Royston will come out of the goal and play. Crusaders with it in neutral. Vikings trying to keep it in the zone. Crusaders clear, out through neutral, and into the Stoughton zone, where Stoughton will kick it out into the neutral, battle for it, and the Crusaders will send it into the zone, and that will be icing. 15:41 remaining in the period, both teams at full strength. Edgewood up 2-0 over our Stoughton Vikings. Face off in the Crusaders zone. We'll have Cam Furseth in for the Vikings on the face off. Bring in a new Crusader for the face-off, and they kick Cam Furseth out. And face-off, won by the Crusaders. Crusaders with a head of steam into the Viking zone, off to the side. Centering pass goes through to nobody, off to the boards. Crusaders centered in towards goal again, goes wide. Hard hit on the Vikings. Crusaders get the puck back, trying to keep it in the zone. It almost comes out, stays in. Crusaders have it along the boards. Vikings clear the zone. And Vikings clear the zone again. Back into the zone, around a couple of players, and into the corner. Centering pass gets kicked out to the point. Shot in on Royston, and he covers up. .53 remaining in the second period here at the Mant Center. Face-off in the Viking zone, comes away to the Vikings, right in towards Royston. He grabs it out of the air and holds on. So we'll have another face-off in the Viking zone. Vikings try to clear the zone, can't. Held in by the Crusaders along the boards. Crusaders continue to maintain possession of the puck in the Stoughton zone. Shot in towards Royston. Royston gets it off to the side where the Vikings will try to clear. They do, and that's Bauer that cleared the zone for the Vikings off into the corner where we have Hansen along the boards. Centering pass goes to nobody. Stick behind the goal by the goalie. Edgewood controls the puck through neutral. Shot in towards Royston, goes off past the side of the net. Centering pass comes to the Vikings, where the Vikings will stick it ahead, and looks like there'll be a trip against the Crusaders. Oh, that was actually interference. And that will be against Hunter Straka. So the Vikings are on a 2-minute power play here.
Penalty for the Crusaders on number 12, 2 minutes for interference.
Crusaders have control of the puck in the Viking zone. They are down by 1 player. Vikings battle for it behind the net. Vikings come away with it. Nice pass ahead. Comes right in towards goal, gets sticked aside. Goes along behind the net. We've got some players ready for the puck. Still stuck along the boards. Pass in gets sticked down by the Crusaders. Crusaders trying to clear the zone. Can't. They do manage to clear the zone, but comes right down to Stapelfeld. Play goes on right below us here. Bounced off the boards and into the Stoughton zone. Along the back of the net, where Wally will control the puck through neutral. Crusaders will gain control and clear the zone. Vikings put it right back in, and that will be icing with 12:41 remaining in the second period and 42 seconds remaining in the power play for the Vikings. Face-off in the Viking zone. Crusaders come away with it. Shot in towards Royston. He sticks it off into the corner. Brings it along the boards. Sundby with it for the Vikings. Crusaders keep it in the zone. Vikings manage to clear the zone again. Sundby with it again, right in front of us. It goes into the Viking zone, where Royston will send it around behind the net. In the corner, with 12:12 remaining in the period. Shot in towards goal, goes off to the side. Crusaders have control in the corner. Drop pass behind them goes to Sanford for the Vikings. Vikings clear the zone. Crusaders send it right back in. Off to the corner. Trying to get around a couple of the Vikings players. Can't quite get his contain the puck. Shot in towards Royston, gets sticked off to the side, and Vikings clear the zone, coming in right towards Shane Ryan. Crusaders clear the zone. Crusaders have control of the puck in the Stoughton zone, high over the goal. Centering pass, and whistle stops play. Looks like we'll have another penalty here. Oh, never mind. It looks like the goal came off of its spot. So the refs will get that stuck back in its place. So we'll have face-off in the Viking zone. Crusaders come away with it. Shot in towards Roysum. Doesn't quite make it towards the goal. Just a little bit to the right. Crusaders have control. Puck is right in front of Roysum. He sends it off. Centering pass goes to the Vikings, where they will bring it into the Crusaders zone. Drops it in the corner, catches it back up to himself. Crusaders tangle up with a Viking player. In neutral, Crusaders have control, bringing it in, centering pass, and a nice chest. Oh! Thought that was a save by Roysum, but it did go in. So that was Teddy Klusner with the goal, assisted by Mark Lutke and Peyton Smith, with 10:43 remaining in the period.
Goal scored for the Crusaders by number 19, Kenny Cruiser.
So with 7:17 gone in the second period, the Crusaders are now up 3-0. Crusaders have control of the puck. Face off outside the Viking zone, off into the Crusaders zone, and Crusaders will remain in possession of the puck. Crusaders through the neutral zone and a shot high above the glass into the net, with 10:11 remaining in the second period. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday with the Icebergs game and the Vikings game here at the Mant Center. James will be back for that. And of course, I'll be out in the truck producing and directing for him. Crusaders have control of the puck in the Stoughton zone, high above all the hands of the Crusaders, and comes in. Centering pass goes through to the other side. Vikings in control of the puck in the corner, comes out, battle for it along the boards, and the Crusaders will come out with it along behind their net. Pass off to the corner, through neutral, and the Vikings will have it in their own zone. Pass across the boards goes to the Crusaders, but the Vikings get it back, and they bring it through neutral, and shot in towards goal, where Shane Ryan will cover it up. Glad to have you with us here tonight on a not super cold day here in Stoughton, Wisconsin. Face-off comes out to the Crusaders, where they get a full head of steam in towards Roysum, and he will catch it right out of the air. Nice save by Roysum. .9:16 remaining in the second period. Face-off in the Viking zone comes out to the Crusaders. Another save by Roysum, so we'll have another face-off in the Viking zone with 9:11 remaining in the second period. So 9:11 remaining in the second period. Crusaders are up 3-0. Face-off comes off to the Crusaders. Shot in towards goal, and Roysum doesn't cover it up, but looks like there'll be a penalty. missed a number on that trip, but face off in the Crusaders zone.
Penalty for the Crusaders on number 14, 2 minutes for tripping.
So that will go against Mark Lupke. 2 minutes for tripping. So the Vikings on a power play into neutral, into the Stoughton zone where the Crusaders will try to center it, goes past everybody, and the Crusaders clear the zone. Bring it into their own zone where they have control of it. High and into the Stoughton zone where Royson will come out and just tap it along. Vikings will try to clear, and that will be icing. 8:13 remaining in the second period, and the Crusaders are up 3-0. Stoughton is currently on a power play for another minute and 7 seconds. So far, Stoughton is 0 for 4 on power plays today. Stoughton has control of the puck in their own zone. Cannot quite clear. Crusaders take a shot in towards Royson, goes around behind the net, and the Vikings will pick it up. And Quinn Link with the puck for the Vikings, taps it out of the zone. Crusaders wait for everyone to touch up, and the Vikings will gain control of the puck in their zone, where Jared Bauer will have it. He'll get pushed into the boards. Bauer with it again, can't quite get it away. Royson pops it off into the side, shot in towards Royson, and second shot goes to the left, off to the corner, or to the point, sorry, into neutral, where the Vikings will have control of it. Sanford with the puck off into the corner, brings it around behind the net. Pass goes past Vikings players, off back to the other side. Shot in right towards goal, gets sticked aside by Shane Ryan, off into the corner. High and stays in the zone, high and right past my face here, up in our broadcast spot, and that will be icing as the penalty had ended right as the puck crossed the goal line. So there is 6:59 remaining in the second period. Face off in the Crusader zone. And we'll have face off. Goes along behind the net into the corner where Crusaders will try to clear the zone, and they do. Oh, a stick gets stuck in the door across the way. Crusaders with the puck through neutral and into the Stoughton zone. Trying to center it, goes wide of the goal, off into the corner. Crusaders still have possession of the puck in the Stoughton zone. Stoughton takes it, brings it through neutral, and into the Crusaders zone. That is Staplefeld with it. Gets hit into the corner. Puck through neutral, where the Crusaders will get it, and a shot in towards Royson, and Royson manages to keep it out of the goal. Nice save by Royson. Off into the Crusaders zone. Stoughton will have possession of the puck momentarily. It looks battle for it, and it looks like it'll come out to the Crusaders. Crusaders will clear the zone, bring it through neutral and into the Stoughton zone, where they will have control of it along the boards. Trying to get it into the center. Shot in towards Royson, and he grabs it out of the air. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone with 5:43 remaining in the period. We also have a penalty, a slash against Milbauer for the Vikings. The Crusaders are 1 for 2 on power play goals tonight, so let's just try to keep it under control.
Vikings on number 9, 2 minutes.
Crusaders have it, back and forth across the ice. They continue to hold the zone. Whiff on a pass, keeps it in the zone, but the Vikings almost managed to clear it. Crusaders with the puck along the boards. Centering pass goes to nobody and through neutral. Dropped into the corner where the Crusaders will have control of the puck. A couple of players switch out on a line change, not a full line change, but partial for the Vikings. Crusaders clear the zone. Crusaders with the puck in neutral, bounces it off the boards, into the zone. Right in towards Royston, can't quite get a shot off. High and out of play. So there'll be a face-off in the Viking zone with 4:44 remaining in the second period. And the Crusaders are up 3-0 against the Stoughton Vikings. Face-off in the Stoughton zone will come away to the Crusaders. Back and forth through the zone. Shot in towards Royston, and a goal for the Crusaders. And that goal was by Nathan Riem with 4:34 remaining.
Power play goal scored for the Crusaders.
And that was another power play goal.
Nathan Green with an assist from number 22, Quinn Friedau, and number 20.
So Edgewood is 2 for 3 out of their power plays tonight. So off the face-off, it goes into neutral, where it will come back into the Crusaders zone. Just a reminder, both teams are at full strength, so that will be icing. And we'll have a face-off in the Crusaders zone. So Crusaders have had 2 goals in every period, and in each period, one of those goals has been a power play goal. So the face-off in the Crusaders zone comes out to the Vikings. Shot in on goal, kicked aside by Shane Ryan. Goes along the boards behind the net and off to the Crusaders. Crusaders clear the zone. Vikings gain control and try to clear into the Crusaders zone. They get into neutral, but then the Crusaders bring it back in. Shot around, goes behind the goal. Vikings send it in towards the Crusaders goalie. Crusaders pick the puck up. Send it through neutral and into the Viking zone, where they will get triple teamed in the corner. Vikings clear the zone out to neutral, where Crusaders will gain control of the puck. Crusaders will bring it into the Stoughton zone. Shot on goal goes wide to the left, and a pile up in the corner trying to get the puck out. Whistle stops play. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone. Pass around behind the goal. Crusaders hold the zone. Pass right between the legs of a Stoughton player. And Crusaders have control of the puck right in front of the net. Goes off to the side. Shot on goal goes high and up over the net. off into the corner where the Crusaders will have control. Comes out to Stoughton. Stoughton sends it around the boards. Crusaders get it back. Centering pass goes to Stoughton, where Livacek will bring it into the zone. Zone gets cleared, and it comes into the Stoughton zone. Puck goes off into the corner and along behind the net. Stoughton will bring it into the Crusader zone, into the corner. Battle forward in the corner, comes out to the far side corner. Vikings hold the zone. Puck is stuck behind the net. Comes out to the Crusaders. They'll clear the zone right to Ebert. Ebert around the corner and sends the puck off to Sanford. Sanford will hold the zone. Crusaders try to clear the zone, and it does clear the zone. Stoughton maintains possession of the puck in neutral. Comes back into the Crusader zone and back out. Stoughton sends it right back in. Goes along behind the net where Ryan will come out of his goal to play. Crusaders in control of the puck, and they clear the zone. Pass forward into the Stoughton zone. Stoughton will have the puck and manage to clear the zone. Loses his edge and goes down. Shot in towards center and gets the puck goes around the back of the net. Less than a minute remaining in the second period here. Crusaders have the puck into the Stoughton zone. Stoughton will gain possession of the puck and try to clear the zone. Pass off to the far side, clears the zone, high off the glass and into the corner. That will be icing with 43 seconds remaining in the third period, and Stoughton is down 4-0. Face off in the Stoughton zone. First set in the face-off for the Vikings. Hard off the glass behind the net, where it will clear the zone and go along the boards where the Crusaders will gain possession. Stoughton takes it out in the neutral. It's the goalie, or not the goalie, the referee, and Crusaders will gain control of the puck. It's poked off his stick by the Vikings and into the Crusader zone, where the Crusaders will be the first to catch up to the puck. Shot in towards Ryan, and he'll kick it aside. Goes along behind the net, where it'll come out to the Crusaders, and they'll bounce it high off the glass. And that is the end of the second period here, with Edgewood up 4-0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after a short bit. This is High School Boys Hockey on WSTO TV. Good evening and welcome back to the High School Boys Hockey here on WSTO TV. It is the Stoughton Vikings taking on the Edgewood Crusaders. The Crusaders are up 4-0 as we come into the third period. The first goal was by Jake Schumaltz with 7:15 gone in the first. The second was a power play goal with 8:29 gone in the first, and that was by Drew Lenz. The third goal was in the second period with 7:17 gone, and that was Teddy Klusner. And then the fourth was a power play goal with 12:26 gone in the second by Nathan Graham. Let's take a look at the Stoughton Hospital stats report real fast here. As you can see, shots on goal for Edgewood, 31, compared to the 12 from Stoughton. 12 saves for Edgewood's Shane Ryan, 27 for our Carson Roysum. The Crusaders had 4 penalties for 8 minutes, and the Vikings had 3 penalties for 6 minutes. And speaking of penalties, the Crusaders were able to capitalize on 2 of the 3 power plays that they've had tonight. So we got to make sure we keep them off power play time here. We'll face off here in center. Comes off, and the Vikings gain control and dump it into the Crusader zone. Crusaders have control of it behind their net. Back pass off to the corner and along the boards. Vikings will momentarily hold the zone, and it'll go into neutral, where it will come in and Royston will cover it up. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone. In the far circle. And in the face-off for the Vikings will be Staplefeld. Face-off comes out to the Crusaders, who will take a shot in towards goal, goes off to the boards. Comes through neutral, and that will be icing on the Vikings. So we'll have another face-off in the Stoughton zone. Face-off in the near side circle. Will come out to the Vikings. Crusaders will gain control of the puck and bring it along through neutral. Crusaders will play it along behind their goal, and they manage to clear the zone. Vikings dump it back in the zone, and the Crusaders dump it right back into neutral. Crusaders will have control of the puck, bringing it in. Centering pass goes all the way to the other side. Crusaders try to center it up, and it will clear the zone and go all the way into the Crusader zone, where Ryan will come out of the goal and play it. A couple of drops, and the Crusaders will have control of the puck, and there'll be a penalty against the Vikings. So that is the 4th penalty for the Vikings tonight. That will put the Crusaders on a dreaded power play here. That was sealing with a hook that in the penalty box now. So
penalty for the Vikings on number 14, 2 minutes for hooking.
Crusaders will have control in the corner. Vikings will have control, and they lose it. Crusaders again with the puck. Right in front of Royston and off the back of the net. Vikings will try to clear the zone. Can't quite clear the zone. Centering pass off to the side. And Royston grabs the puck out of the air with 15:03 remaining in the 3rd period. 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining in the Viking penalty. Face off in the Viking zone. Comes along the boards to the Crusaders. Crusaders have control, passing it back and forth through the zone. Off to the side, back towards the center, off to the other side, back towards the center. Shot in towards Royston, comes down, and the Vikings manage to keep it out of the goal. Crusaders have the puck. Royston comes out of the goal, can't quite save it. So looks like Royston got quite a hit when he came out to keep the puck away. So face-off here in the neutral zone comes down to the Crusaders. Pass is stolen by the Vikings, but he drops it, and the Crusaders gain control of it. And that looks like there'll be a penalty. So number 27 for the Crusaders, Jack Royer, will get a trip. That's their third tripping penalty tonight for the Crusaders. Face-off in the Crusaders zone. Comes along behind the net.
Penalty for the Crusaders on number
Vikings
27.
are currently on a power play. 14:09 remaining in this period. And actually it is 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds, and then the Vikings will be on power. Crusaders have the puck in their own zone, bring it along in front of the goal, drop it off into the corner where the Crusaders will pick it up, centers it, and high through the neutral zone, off into the corner where the Vikings will drop it back. Vikings have control of the puck, far out into neutral, where it'll come into the Crusaders zone. Crusaders clear the zone into neutral, where it comes back down to them. Sidesteps a hard hit, sending the Viking player throwing himself into the boards. Vikings have control of the puck, drops it, and it goes to the Crusaders. He gets bumped off, puck goes high into the air and gloved down by the Vikings through neutral. That is, now the Crusaders have the puck, shoot it all the way down into the Viking zone. Vikings are now on a power play with the puck right in front of Roysum. Sharp angle shot, Roysum manages to keep it out. Sounds like it hit the post. Vikings with the puck, that is Link with it. Link bounces it off the boards. Settled down by Sanford. Shot in towards Ryan. Vikings send it back in towards center. Shot in towards goal, goes wide to the left. And the Crusaders managed to clear the zone with 6, 5, and 4 seconds remaining in the power play. Both teams now at full strength, and the Vikings send it along in the Crusaders zone. Puck is held up behind the net, comes out to the Vikings. Crusaders have control of it in the corner, but he has no stick, so he's kicking it around. Comes out to the Vikings, shot in towards goal, hits a couple of Crusaders, comes through neutral, shot back in, and all of the Vikings touch up, so they go in. Crusaders have control of the puck, bringing it through neutral. Bringing it around behind the net. Drop pass back behind the net. Right on the side of the net, brings it around behind the back, and the Vikings gain control of the puck, bringing it out of the zone. Held up along the red line, puck sitting right on the red line, gets kicked around a few times, and it comes out into the Crusaders zone, where the Crusaders will gain control of the puck, send it along behind their net, back along behind their net to the corner here, where they will send it out of the zone. Comes along to Vikings, and that will be icing, and Parker Milbauer, trying to keep it from being icing, can't quite catch up to the puck before it crosses the line, so we will have a face-off in the Crusaders zone. Stapelfeld in on the face-off for the Vikings. Comes off to the corner where the Crusaders will gain control of the puck and bring it along behind their net and clear the zone. Coming through neutral with a very fast puck going, and the Vikings will gain control and clear the zone again. Crusaders will retreat back to their own zone, send it through neutral, and pick it off and bring it right back in. Centering pass misses, number 7 for Edgewood. He gets stood up into the boards. Shot right in front of Roysum, and he manages to hold on. So it'll be a face-off in the Stoughton zone on the near side circle. And that'll be live check-in for the Vikings on that face-off. Vikings come away with it through neutral, but Crusaders will send it right back towards the zone. They do manage to get it back into the Stoughton zone. Shot in towards Roysum, and he knocks it aside off into the corner. Crusaders with it right along the side of the goal. Point blank shot right in front of the goalie. Nice save by Roysum, and Vikings clear the zone. Puck rolling on its edge into the Edgewood zone. Knocked off into the corner by Ryan. Stoughton sends it right back into the Edgewood zone, where Ryan comes out of his net to play it behind the net. Edgewood clears the zone. Stoughton gains possession of the puck in neutral and sends it back into the zone for a moment. Vikings keep it out of their zone, send it back into Edgewood where it comes up into the, and a point blank shot saved by Ryan. And that's Bauer that got stood up into the glass on the other side. Puck does manage to get into the Stoughton zone, can't get a shot off without a bunch of Viking players there. And big hit right in front, and a whistle stops play. So we'll have to see what happens here. So that was a head contact penalty for 2 minutes against the Vikings. So Crusaders are on a power play. Crusaders managed to hold the zone with his skate.
Penalty for the Vikings, number 16, 2 minutes for head contact.
So that penalty that put the Crusaders on a power play right now was against Ethan Ebert, 2 minutes for head contact. This is the 5th penalty for the Vikings tonight. And Crusaders so far are 2 for 4 on power play goals. So the Crusaders have control of the puck in the Stoughton zone. Drop pass goes into the corner. Centering pass goes nowhere. Vikings manage to keep it out of danger. Point blank shot saved by Roysum. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone with 46 seconds remaining in the Stoughton penalty. 7:45 remaining in the contest. So Staplefeld in the face-off for the Vikings comes off and goes right to the Crusaders. Crusaders pass it around in the Viking zone, trying to get a clear shot. Can't at that point get a shot. Stick aside by Roysum and off to the point. Vikings clear the zone, and Ryan will come out of his net to play the puck. Along behind the goal, Crusaders have control of the puck. Pass off to neutral. Long pass across to the Crusaders, another drop pass. and a shot. Nice save by Roysum. So 11 seconds remaining in the power play for the Crusaders with 7:10 remaining in the third period. Face-off will come in the Stoughton zone. And that's Bauer in for the Vikings on the face-off. And another goal for the not for the Vikings, for the Crusaders. So with 7:05 remaining in the contest, the third power play goal for the Crusaders by number 19, Teddy Klusner, assisted by Mark Lupke and Peyton Smith.
Number 17, Peyton Smith.
So with 9:55 gone in the third period, the Crusaders are now up 5-0 and have capitalized 3 out of 5 power plays. And it's saved by Ryan, so we'll have a face-off in the Crusader zone with 6:43 remaining in the third period. Glad to have you with us here on WSTO TV, and we hope to see you guys all on Saturday as well. Face off in the Crusaders zone. Goes high up and comes down to the Crusaders, who managed to clear the zone off into neutral. And Wallien will send it right back into the zone where it comes around the boards and is held up and shot in towards Ryan, and he'll catch it. So we'll have another face-off in the Crusaders zone with 6:23 remaining in the period. Full line change for the Vikings, and looks like a full line change also for the Crusaders before this play here. And we will have Livacek in on the face-off for that, and it comes out to the Crusaders around and out into neutral zone. Heads right in towards Roysum, where he will just stick it behind the net for the Vikings to pick it up. Crusaders gain control. Centering pass goes off to the side. Stays along the boards. Comes out of the zone and into the Crusaders zone. That was Link dumping it in the zone. Vikings continue to control it in the zone. Link with it. Off to Ebert. And the Crusaders clear the zone. Hard hit at neutral. Puck comes into the zone, and the Crusaders are battling for it and come out with it. Drop back into the corner. Vikings gain control, and Ebert clears the zone. Puck right beneath us goes off to Crusaders. Full head of steam right in towards Roysum, and he can't quite get the shot off, and looks like we are going to have another Viking penalty. And that's Livacek that'll go off for 2 minutes. 5:10. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone. Stapelfeld in the face-off for the Vikings. Vikings clear the zone all the way down.
Penalty for the Vikings, number 24, 2 minutes for slashing.
Crusaders have the puck, send it into the Stoughton zone, goes around behind the net. But they continue to control, tries to send it around the boards, clears the zone on accident, goes into the Crusader zone, off to the far side, back across, and the Crusaders clear their own zone. Hard hit on the far side, and looks like there'll be an injury.
Cody just got clapped, so. That's a charge. I want a 5-minute major on that for charging.
So there'll be a 5-minute major for charging. So the Edgewood Crusaders will be on a power play for the rest of the game. That was Peyton Smith that got taken out pretty hard by that charge. So it will be a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 23 seconds, and then it will be a 5-on-4 for the rest of the game. Face-off in the Stoughton zone. Crusaders will have control of the puck.
Penalty for the Vikings on number 18, 5 minutes for charging.
So that 5-minute charging penalty will go to Stapelfeld. 1:06 remaining in the first Viking penalty. So Crusaders are 5-on-3 right now. Crusaders with the puck. Centering pass, another centering pass, off to the side, off to the other side, off to the other side, and centering pass, back to the side, sharp angled shot, stick to side by the Vikings. Crusaders with the puck. Bounces off of Wallin, off to the side, high over the net. Crusaders with the puck. Hard shot and a nice blocker pad save by Royson. Crusaders with the puck. Off to the side, off to the circle, stick, got hit by Ebert's stick and kind of went out of redirected. Crusaders still with the puck. Sharp angled shot hits the leg of Wallin and doesn't quite go in. Another shot goes wide to the left. Another shot hits Sunby. First penalty is over, so now it is a 5-on-4. Crusaders with the puck. Miss the net, wraps around the glass, and comes down. Centering pass. Off to the side, sharp angle misses to the left. Crusaders hold the zone. Off here to number 26, and back out to number 8, and off to number 18. The shot never makes it in on goal, and the Vikings manage to clear the zone with 2:34 remaining in the period. Edgewood is up 5-0, and they will have a player advantage for the rest of the game. Crusaders clear the zone through neutral, bring it in towards Royson. 1-on-1 in the corner. Can't quite make it. Centering pass doesn't make it in towards goal. Centering pass goes behind the net. Crusaders with it. Pass it out. Right behind the goal, or off to the corner where they lose control of the puck. Crusaders still have control. Crusaders to the point. To the side over here. Centering pass. Still off to the corner. Delayed penalty on the Vikings, it looks like. So it looks like we'll be having an elbow call on Ebert. So for the rest of the game, the Crusaders will have a 2-player advantage. So 1:35 remaining in the game, and Edgewood is up 5-0 and has a 2-player advantage. Face-off in the Viking zone. Crusaders with the puck.
Penalty for the Vikings, number 16.
Off to the side over here.
Elbow.
Can't quite contain the puck. Centering pass off to the far side. Back and forth. And loses control, but it gains the puck right back. Passing back and forth. Sharp angle shot covered up by Roysum with 1:05 remaining in the game. Eight penalties so far this game for the Vikings. 5 for the Crusaders. And 3 of the 5 goals for Edgewood are power play goals. So looks like
1
Edgewood
minute left in the game.
takes a shot and it goes high and into the net. So we will have a face-off in the Viking zone with 57 seconds left in the game. Sunby in the face-off for the Vikings. Edgewood gains control of the puck, passes it back and forth. Some more passing. Sharp angled shot. So it looks like Edgewood's going to get a head contact on Jack Royer. That is his second and team 6th. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton, or in the Crusaders zone, and it will be a 4-on-3 for 47 seconds. Sunby on the face-off for the Vikings. Puck comes down. Crusaders gain control of the puck. Can't quite keep it.
27, 2 minutes.
Brings it along through neutral. Pass over to this side for the Crusaders. Shot in towards Roysum. He grabs it out of the air. Whistle stops play. So we'll have a face-off in the Stoughton zone with 33 seconds left in the period. And it is a 4-on-3. Face-off comes out to the Vikings. Vikings manage to clear the zone. Crusaders tap it back. Delayed offside, then everybody touches up, and it goes along behind the net. Puck in the corner. Stoughton brings it along the net, but it goes off to a Crusader player. Crusaders have the puck. Shot in towards Roysum. He grabs it right out of the air with 9 seconds remaining in the period. And it is currently a 4-on-3 here at the Mant Center for the rest of the game. Again, lots of penalties tonight and lots of power play goals for the Crusaders. So the Crusaders have the puck, shot in towards Roysum with 4, 3, 2, and 1. And our final score tonight is Edgewood 5 and Stoughton 0. So, scoring summary for today. In the first period, with 7:15 gone, we had a goal by Jake Schumantz. a power play goal, and then the second goal came with 8:29 gone, so 44 seconds later, was by Drew Lenz. Second period, with 7:17 gone, was Klusner, and then same second period at 12:26 gone, we had a goal by Riem. And then the final goal for Edgewood was a power play goal with 9:55 gone in the third period, was by Klusner.
Number 35, Carson Royson, 49.
So Royson had 49 saves tonight, so he did a great job trying to keep this, keep the score low, which I think he did a fine job with how many shots Edgewood had on goal. I'd like to thank our crew here, Brandon and Hunter on camera, and Ashley directing and producing in the truck. Until Saturday, we will see you later. This is high school boys hockey on WSTO TV. Thanks, and have a great night.
And this is going to be an offside. They score. Oh, no, it isn't either. It's a penalty. I thought it was an offside, but it's a penalty. And the Vikings have scored shorthanded. So it's going to circle. Another nice move, and he scores. Couple of really nifty moves that time by Justin Gibbons up behind the net. And here's a giveaway. Here's Lavicek with a breakaway opportunity now. Brody with a shot and a score! 6:33 remaining, and the Vikings have tied it up. This broadcast of Stoughton High School boys hockey is brought to you through generous support of these WSTO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSTO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS store of Stoughton. You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSTO programming.
McFarland State Bank, your local, safe, and trustworthy community bank since 1904. Member FDIC.